Just gonna give this little. The pitman arm is still good. Looks like they had changed this out some time ago. Wasn't leaking, nothing was wrong with it, so I'm just cleaning it up, making it kind of match the frame we already did to our 1978 Firebird Trans Am. Famous stuff, that good rust dissolver from Rust-Oleum. Thank you guys. Not that we're getting any kind of sponsorship, but maybe one day, we'll see. But right now, man, we cleaned this up. We were having all these fancy ideas of powder coating, you know, that's how we do it. Like our 1993 GT Mustang, you know, we powder coated the rear end, damn near our teeth, the floors and everything on that thing. And so we're just gonna save a little bit of cash. We're just gonna mix up some of this Eastwood Diamond Clear. Man, this stuff works really good, man, because one of the experiences that I've had with spray-on or aerosol clear, a lot of times I think it traps moisture. So what ends up happening is when it actually settles on metal that's bare like this, when it does, you'll kind of get to see like a hint of rust underneath it. And so I've seen a couple of things that I've done with it with aerosol clear. This stuff right here, I don't get it. It just seals it in. Just wipe it down, make sure it's oil free, and it just seals it in real good. I wouldn't use it on anything that's matted because it just ends up lifting up the mat. Then also defeats the purpose of matted. So we got some awesome Indonesian finest paintbrushes. Oh no, these are China, so these are gonna fall apart right away. And I had a little stick over there. Doc, really? Well, it says to stir it, not to shake it. So, like Mr. Bonds. Oh, those are shaken, not stirred. Never mind. It's kind of yellowish, huh? Mm-hmm. That's alright. As long as it goes on clear, which by the looks of it, it probably will. So like I said, guys, this stuff dries up pretty quick. It's really watery. Damn it, someone's calling me. Alright, let's see what we got here.
The new can, is it first time using
this? This is the first time use on this can.
Okay.
So as you can tell, you just have to kind of move with it. It does run really well. So I don't know if the camera can catch the difference of how the material ends up looking, and just kind of move it around. Smells good. Don't drink it. So I'm just kind of letting it slop on there. The more the merrier. Don't worry about it. Be very liberal with it. Can we use that word?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna run, but the good thing about it that this stuff settles in pretty quick. It's almost like once it makes contact, especially if it's nice and warm like it is tonight. As you guys can hear the crickets going. It'll start to get tacky pretty soon. You know, you'll feel it once you touch it. It starts to get pretty tacky really quick. Like right here in the back, you can already feel it. I'm just kind of going over here because it's good. It's good. So if you guys can see, like it runs pretty fast, man. So move quickly. And like I said, once it gets in there, once you start going over, you start to feel it starts to get tacky in certain places. It's pretty much starting to settle. So I'm just moving it around. Now, once this side's all pretty much set and done, I'll go ahead and turn it around. Probably in the morning. I'm gonna let this side settle up real nice, and come back in the morning and, you know, give it another go. But I'm gonna flip it around. So I may have the stain marks coming from the top down now, because we're actually doing the bottom of it. For the pitman arm, we're actually just gonna mask it off and paint it. I'm lazy. I don't want to take it off. It's easier. Plus, I cleaned it already. All right. I hope all that grease that I removed doesn't kill it. Watch it not work now. It's like the roux, I guess. Alright. Now we were gonna install our tie rods and whatnot. These are our inner tie rods and outer tie rods, and what happened here. So our outer tie rods and sleeves are working just fine. One of our inner tie rods is actually the one, and one is completely not. I think this belongs to the Toyota. But the problem with this tie rod is that it has the Zerk fitting in the back. Now, a lot of times it's okay, it may have the clearance, but the Zerk fitting tends to hit the cross member and it pops right off, you lose your fluid, or you can't fill it. So the tie rods that I need have to have that Zerk fitting right on top of the head, because then that you're able to lube them up as they're on the center link. So I have to call back the company. It was from eBay. I'll give you guys the info guys later once we make amends with them and see what they say, because then it's fair game if they don't talk to me. But anyways, that's what we're doing right now. We were going to do that. You guys saw us install the front springs and the control arms with new ball joints and stuff. We painted the cowl, we painted the firewall, we painted the underneath, the pans that we replaced. And now we're ready to get this put back together. We're going to go ahead and line up the fenders and inner fenders to go ahead and make sure that it squares up right before we button down the bottom frame, which, as you guys saw, we actually did some repair to that too as well. So once that's done, we're going to go ahead and marry the engine. We're going to try and do this before the week's over. So this is going to be a busy week. Yeah, man, that looks pretty cool. I'm almost certain that this is probably never going to work again. After all this cleaning and painting and beautifying, and once I install it, it won't work anymore. It's just going to piss it all out. So, for right now, it's pretty much done. We're going to let it settle up, and we're going to let it get cured up here overnight. It's pretty muggy. Good thing is we got no rain. As you guys saw, we finished up our firewall, we touched up our booster. Tomorrow we're going to clean up our master cylinder, kind of give it the same kind of look here, kind of give a little bit of offset. If you guys see, I had the springs powder coated that old Pontiac blue. They look pretty cool, they pop. And then try to get this engine in and running before the month's over. Contrast on it is really, really good looking. It just gives it a whole different look. You know? Now, this is the center link. On these, but there we go. that up. Do that right there. Actually, probably get it down just to get it in place. And that's that. Clean this off. I'm not freshly painted. What's wrong with me? There we go. Pivot arm, control arm, idler arm, and center link are in. Now we just gotta wait for the tie rod ends, because I ain't paying $123 a tie rod at end, not the whole thing, an end. The hell are these people getting their money from, or their prices? So I think it looks great though. Basically, I'm just keeping what's good. So technically these look like that when they came out. I mean, obviously nicer and prettier, or even the color of black, who knows. But when I get them off of here, you know, they're completely full of rust, so that just tells me they were always this color. So I just went ahead and you know, it adds the contrast to the black of the frame and to just the plain look of the color of the parts. I didn't change any of these other parts either, as you see. Like, they came this color, I'm leaving them like that. I'm dropping them a little clear just to keep them like that for a little longer. Same thing with everything else, you know. That was already painted black, and I'm just leaving the screws as is, give it a little clearing. That could make it look pretty, make it last a little longer. Same thing with this. Obviously none of this is actually really shiny, but you know, for what it is, I think it looks great. It has a really good contrast between the car. But I won't be doing anything else to it till I get the tires on there, spin those rotors, tires, all that good stuff, and I can set it down and start setting the alignment. Being that as it may, I'm gonna actually start moving forward, getting in the inner liners on here, and making sure that my fenders and inner liners and fenders with the doors line up, so I can start bolting down this frame and start bringing in the engine hopefully by the next 2-3 days. So I'm gonna apply some matted like aluminum color to our master cylinder, just to give it another little different look. I bought this, I think it was like $2-3 on Menards. So we'll check it out, see what it does. Why not? We're already here, huh? It's pretty loose, not bad. You know, I'm hoping that it starts to take some kind of other color as well, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but it doesn't look. Hey, it ain't not bad. Took a little bit of a mixing up, but it ain't not bad.
That's good.
You know, I guess the good thing also that it helps, it's very porous, the material of the master cylinder, so it lays on, you know, as such. Just add some of this stuff to it. I mean, we're here, right? Why not? I want to thank everybody on our Facebook page, which you guys know, on our Facebook page you can go ahead and on Mcscgreenwheels, go ahead and find yourself a Fox body for those that are out there looking for one. Most of them you'll find are either from 1,600 giveaway, but always buyers beware on those, to the bigger guys that are up there 24, 35. You see them, we put them all up there. Guys beware, they're not our cars. We just get the pictures, we just put them up for everyone to go out there, keep the community clean, man, and let's see if we can get more people out here. Probably meet up with some people at the shows like we did at Bleed for Blue, and the other one, IG. Guys, thanks for everybody on IG. Go on there, give us a like. Hopefully you guys like the content, especially on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, next couple videos coming right up, guys, and we're gonna keep you posted. We're trying to muscle through this. We just did Sergeant Reckless's doorpost. We're finishing up the Bird, and I got that F100 to do. Have a good night. See you soon.